Hi Rachel.
Hi Novette.
Why is it necessary for us to be merging together? Can't we just carry on as we are?
Well, that's very attractive, isn't it? The idea of just carrying on. But we both know the church is changing really quite rapidly.
Yes.
We know that we don't have anywhere near as many members as we did not so long ago. The number of churches is reducing. But we know also we've got new ways of working. So Zoom has reduced geography and all those sorts of things. And I think we have a responsibility to try to reshape the church so it's most able to face some of the challenges of the future, and for us to be in the best shape we can for mission and ministry to the area that we serve. So I think we have to try.
Yes, well, but we've been doing some of that already. The work that we do with Amplify, for example, safeguarding, those work happens across borders in any case.
Yeah, and I think it's really good that some of those are some of the best things we do, aren't we? I mean, we know safeguarding's working really well, and we both had to zip down the zip wire together at Amplify, which was great. But even so, we could see that we in running two districts, Birmingham and Wolverhampton and Shrewsbury, we're running in parallel a lot of the same things, where there's a lot of duplication in the system. And really, when we've got such stretched resources, wouldn't it be best to put them just on the same page and run one? I think there's an argument for that.
Yes, I can see the point. Yes.
Yeah. So if we do it though, do you think circuits and churches will they notice a big change?
On one hand, I'm hoping that they won't.
Okay.
That it won't really affect them that much. But on the other hand, I think that's the whole point of the mergers coming together, is so that we can provide better service for our districts, circuits and local churches, because that's the whole point for districts anyway, that we exist to serve the local church, to provide the resources that they need in order for them to get on with mission and ministry at the local level.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I hope that they will begin to see the benefits of the merger of the two districts together.
So not much disruption, but hopefully better resourcing down the line.
Definitely.
Yeah, and what everybody will want to know is it going to cost more money? Is the circuit assessment going to go up?
I don't think so. I don't think it will. My hope is that there obviously will be better resourcing of the service, and with the removal of the duplication of work, the duplication of committees and so on, there may be a slight saving, but certainly not an increase in assessment. I can't see that happening.
No, because I think we both realise what pressure is on circuit and church finances, don't we? So,
sure. That's definitely.
So what would be your best hopes for this merger if it all goes through and goes well?
My hope for the merger would be that we can provide the administrative support that circuits and churches need, those governance supports, the help with people sending in their statistics on time, all of those kinds
grant
of
making as well.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Absolutely, bringing those resources together so that there is a bigger pool of people, finances, and a wider structure that people can tap into that will support them in the work that they're doing on the ground.
Sure. Yes. And I think we both saw that when we brought the superintendents from both districts together, they sparked off from each other a lot, didn't they? And so people serving rural circuits in both districts were finding commonalities, and the idea that people doing pioneering work, new places for new people, that there'll be a bigger family in which to find people with common interests and support, I think. So hopefully it'll be a really rich and fruitful place to be.
Definitely. And one of the things that I noticed were that some of the smaller circuits that were bordering each other but were in different districts, and the borders seem to create an artificial barrier between them. So there's a bigger group of people that they can talk to as well, and they have some commonality, though they're across boundaries at the moment. But without those boundaries, then they come together and can support each other as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hopefully lots of good things.
Yeah. Yes.
And so what's going to happen next, I think, is we bring a proposal to the joint synod we're having in this September.
That's right.
And if that goes well, then it goes to every circuit meeting by spring 2024.
Yes.
And then another vote by synod.
Yes.
And if all that goes well, it goes to conference.
That's right. That for June 2024 for us to begin as a joint district in September 2025.
That's right.
Yes.
By
Wonderful.
which time we're not here because our appointments are finished, but we'll hopefully have done the work with the team that's working on this to lay foundations for a West Midlands District that's best shaped to serve the future. Let's hope and pray.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Count 3.